Hey,
Hey,
hey.
everybody. It's Winning Wednesday. My name is Jessie Lynn, and welcome to the Home Buyers Club House. Y'all, my name is Jessie Lynn. Again, I'm a triangle realtor with A to Z Realty. Erica, introduce yourself, sweetie.
I am Erica Batts with New American Funding. I am your mortgage lender.
And Takia.
I am Takia Ward with Keller Williams, and I am your realtor from Maryland, D.C.
All right, y'all. Today, look, y'all, it's Women's Month. We have a month, y'all. We got a
I
whole month, maybe a
know.
week. We got a whole
Ooh,
month.
yay.
It's Women's Month. Ladies, everybody, our audience, drop your wins in the box below. It is Winning Wednesday, so we're going to start our day off with our wins. Erica, I'm starting with you, honey. What are your wins for this week, for this month? It's only 2 days in the month, so let's talk about it.
Yeah, we're only 2 days in, but getting a lot of people pre-approved for their houses, trying to help them get their get all their things done so that they can win these offers. And that's about it. Just looking forward to spring and all of the stuff that we got going on here.
Awesome. Takia, what are your wins, sweetie?
My wins is I completed one of my goals that I had set for process systems that I wanted to set up. And also, I have one of my clients got her listing signed because she was able to finish the renovations of her house. So we got the listing signed and ready to put that
Yes.
on the market.
Awesome. And you said she renovated, so she
Hmm.
survived the renovation, Lord.
That's
Y'all,
a lot.
my wins are we went to Charlotte this weekend. So many people don't know and understand this. I am so shy. Don't nobody know I'm shy. Don't nobody believe that I'm shy, but I am shy. I get nervous when we hit this live button. I get nervous when we stand out in front of people and my mind just do this. Please. We went to Charlotte this weekend and we spoke. The Home Buyers Clubhouse. We went out there and we spoke, and I actually survived. I stumbled, I stuttered, and I struggled, and I think I died once, but I came back to life. But the whole thing is, I survived it, y'all. I survived it because look, we had a grand opening here in this office, and I did not. I did not speak. This is me. I like to be that person because I'm shy, but I did it and I'm ready to do lots more, you guys, because I know it's going to make a great impact on what I see and what we believe, you guys. I'm excited and I'm ready to do more. That's my win for the week. Audience, drop your wins in the box below. Y'all, it's Women's History Month. And as women, as mothers, as wives, as sisters, as daughters, it's tough at times. And like I said, with me removing just my spouse or my children, I still have my sister, I still have my father, and I still have people in my life that's pulling me, that's tugging me for my attention. And you got to constantly give that attention. And sometimes we get overwhelmed. And outside of our jobs, we still have our husband, our spouses, our kids, and different things just doing this and just pulling us alone. And sometimes we get lost. So we are talking about self-care, self-positivity, self-everything, anything that has to do with yourself today, just everything, self-love, whatever you want to call it. Ladies, what's your take on self-care and self-love and self-everything and just taking care of yourself, being selfish sometimes?
I am definitely a big proponent of self-care because you can't take care of, you always hear you can't pour from an empty cup, things like that. You can't take care of anybody else unless you have something to give them. And a lot of times we get caught up in our job or get caught up in the things that we feel like we're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Um, whether it's, oh, well, I got to volunteer at the church or I got to do this or, it's always something that's on your list to do. And then you feel guilty when you're not doing anything. Like when you just say, listen, today I'm going to go home and sit on the couch. But then you go home and sit on the couch and you're thinking, I really should be doing the laundry or I should be doing it. And, it's always something. And we don't give ourselves enough grace.
Mm-hmm. That's the biggest thing. Takia, you wanna?
So I totally agree with what Erica is saying. I'm big on making sure I take care of myself and my self care. I'm big on it. I would say that I'm guilty of not doing it as much as I probably should.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I like to go get a spa, a spa day or a massage. Haven't been doing that lately. So I need to get into that. I have, what I will say is, taking certain days, like a Sunday or something, and that's just my day to just chill. And I would like for people not to bother me in my household. Sometimes that doesn't happen.
Right.
So it kind of, that part, just, I'm like, just give me some time for myself, peace, time to just love on myself. And I'm working on getting better at learning to say no to things. I
Mm.
feel like that I sometimes cannot say no and will keep, adding things onto my calendar.
Yep.
I don't want to let anybody else down. So I think that's also part of the self-care and taking care of ourselves, is knowing how much we can do and what we can't do, and just being able to just say, no, I'm not handling that. And no is a sentence. Like, you can end
Yes.
it right there.
Yes. It's a powerful thing, because that's one thing, and I don't want to offend people when I say that this year, when I feel like, when they say, Jessica, can you, and I'm looking at them like, can't do. Look, I can't, and you're right. That's one thing I have been doing more this year. Self-care has, I had plans to do it. Let's just say that, but I haven't done it this year at all. I haven't even made it to the nail salon to get my nails done. And like I said, I never do that. That's like a thing I do maybe once or twice a year for myself. But I said I was gonna do it more, just to take that mental break and kind of turn things off. But I agree. Sundays, that's now my day. Sundays is my day. I just chill, I relax. Usually on the weekends, especially when we're in real estate, we're going, and we
Mhm.
never turn anything off. But Sunday is my day, and I'm learning. And when Monday comes, poof, we knows everybody's awake and everything is blowing up. So that's why I need Sunday as my day.
Same.
So yeah, you guys. So today we're gonna start off. We're gonna come up with the plan for today on how you can take care of yourself a little bit better, how to think a little bit more positive, and just kind of give yourself some grace, as Erica said earlier. So, and for me, and this is what I do, and these are just some recommendations. Number one, start your day off with some positive affirmations again, and meditation. This is one thing, and with me and having my husband in the house who don't do those things, or just your children. I do it. I have to do it, because for me, I can't just jump up out of the bed and start my day. That's not me. Even if I'm just laying there and looking at the ceiling for about an hour, that's what I do. But still, I try to make a conscious effort to go over in my prayer corner, in my corner, and just take that time. If I'm not doing nothing but just sitting there in my chair like this, I need that mental break. But sometimes I go and I read some devotions, or I just write in my journal, or just do something to process my thoughts. I saw you guys shaking your head on that.
Yeah. I feel
Yeah,
like
I was
that's
shaking my.
important.
Oh, I'm sorry, Erica.
Go ahead.
Now, I was saying, I was shaking my head because that's something that I do. I'll get up in the morning and I'll come into my office and read and meditate and say my affirmations. So I do take that time. Everybody else is asleep, so I do get that time to myself for that peace.
Definitely. And you said something that's very powerful. When everyone else is asleep, I got to start doing that. And that's definitely on my list. And that's on the things. Get up early. If you got to get up before your family, if you have a big family and everybody's in your house is just kind of running around, get up early and do it. Make a conscious effort to do it, just so you can have that peace. If it's nothing but drinking coffee or drinking tea, or just taking those few minutes to yourself and just taking it all in, just so you can get that positivity over your day. Okay. The next thing is focus on the good things, no matter how small it is. Sometimes we have to just step back, and just appreciate what you have and what you've done and what you're achieved. Again, as a mother, as a wife, as a partner, as a girlfriend, as a whoever, as a boss in your life, you have to sit back and take in and appreciate those small things that you have achieved in life. Y'all got anything y'all wanna piggyback on?
I will say I agree with that. And even if you are, not in a relationship, you don't have kids, any of those things, you still kind of have to celebrate those small things. And one of the things that you were saying, as far as getting up early, I'm not a morning person. So getting up early, I'm like, no. But what I did commit to say is, okay, so I'm gonna take at least 15 minutes during my lunch hour just to
Mhm.
be able to, woosah and get it together, all of those kind of things.
Yes.
So that also goes into the start small or celebrate your small victories. And then just like, doing this, a lot of times I don't think about the wins that I've had or those kind of things because you're so busy trying to push towards whatever it is that you need. You don't think about the little wins. So that's why Winning Wednesday is actually really great. So it does give you a minute to think about, okay, what did I win at this week?
And I will
Exactly.
also want to say, Erica, to that, maybe another idea since you don't like early in the mornings and stuff, instead of waiting till maybe a lunchtime, maybe while you're taking a shower or something. And
Mhm.
in that shower, you can take that moment to, if you want to pray, reflect. That's because you're kind of, by yourself.
Yes.
And that water's feeling good. And it just gives you a chance to just, stop and just breathe and relax and then be in that moment.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a good idea. You know, they say take those meditation walks sometimes. So I take that shower as that walk that you're taking. And I'm with you, girl. I don't get up. I'm not a morning person, y'all. But I get up at 7. Don't I lay there till 8.
Listen, you over there talking about getting up at 4 a.m. to work out and stuff, and I'm like, no, I can't tell you I'm gonna do that.
I want to
Now,
do that. I want to. I
I'll
get
get
up
up maybe lately it's been 6. Last year was like around 5 or so because I was getting up and, I wanted to get everything done and then do my workout and then be finished with my workout and ready to start my day at a certain time. So I was like, okay, I need to make sure I have all of this done. So I'm take my shower and ready to start my day. So that's the reason why I've been getting up earlier. And it does work for me.
it worked when I was doing it. It just take that one thing, and I just go off track. But it does. I mean, I was doing it. I was getting up and I get up. I was planning my day. I'm writing my affirmations. I'm writing them. It's just so great. Girl, it was just so great. It was just life was just so great. More point in my life. Anyway, let's get back on track. All right. So turn your Samantha, hey girl, hey honey, and you're right. We do need to take our time. Thank you, girl, because I don't tell me to take my time because I will. I'll sit there. But turn your failures into lessons, you guys. So look. I didn't realize that I was the only person in the world. I mean, I always thought that everyone moved like me at one point in my whole little bubble in my life that I was in. And for me, I'm hard on myself for a few minutes or whatever. And I'm hard on myself daily. But what I'm saying is if something fails or if I create something and it just fails, I move on. But I learned that many people are not like that. I take it as something that, okay, cool. Well, how can I fix it? Or I just be like, I move on and I do something else. I turn it into a lesson when I try or whatever. But some people, they are afraid to fail in life, so they don't even try at all.
Hmm.
No feedback on failure, turn failures into lessons, nothing.
No, I was going to say that you're right, that some people do not, they are afraid to try. And
Mm-hmm.
I know I've come across that, some people in my family are like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a matter of, it's basically to me, it's a mindset thing
Mm-hmm.
and realizing and having confidence in yourself. Like, look, I'm just going to go ahead and still take this leap and just try it anyway. So,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a matter, like I say, it's a matter of mindset. And as you're talking to them and, trying to help them out, they you just really got to flip they got to learn to flip the switch and eventually get on their own. But I do agree with you. I would try something and doesn't work, okay, let's move on, or go back and analyze why didn't it work. Maybe I need to tweak this, or maybe this needs to be done. And that's what I have to say about the failure.
Exactly. And yeah, and it's okay to think like that. And I really need y'all to understand it's okay to be safe because if everybody was like me in this world, everything would probably be chaos, just be all chaotic or whatever. So it's good to have people who don't just jump out there and just because everybody would be in this one hole, somebody got to overanalyze it. So yeah, we all offset each other. All right. So transform negative self-talk into positive self-talk. And that kind of goes back to what we were saying earlier or whatever. Find the good things in no matter how small it is. Always focus on the good no matter how small. And focus on the present. So many people, they are hard on themselves because of stuff they've done in the past. Don't let your past affect you, guys. Don't let your past stop you or hold you back. Focus on that future. You know what you want to do. Don't let the bad things you've done in the past determine your future, or anything you've done in the past determine your future. Y'all got anything y'all want to say about that?
I feel like it's easy to, a lot of times we pick ourselves apart. And, just like when we look in the mirror, we think, we find the things that you feel like is wrong. It's like, oh my God, I got bags under my eyes. I got this, I got that. And so instead of concentrating on, okay, what do you like about yourself? What are your good features? Same thing with, just life in general. We can concentrate on all the things that are going wrong with your life. But, like the old folks say, you still above ground, you still got a chance to do it again. So there's always a do-over.
Always.
I agree, Erica. I agree.
Always. And one other thing is make sure you find positive people in your life. If it's a circle of negative Nancy's, all of y'all are gonna have that same negative mindset. And again, we just talked about it. You gotta offset each other or whatever, because you really need to have some positive people in your life, to be honest. You need a life coach, a mentor, some positive friends. You just need to be around positive people, because I'm telling you, especially if you are at that point in your life where you can't see any good or anything, and you're at your lowest point and you just sick of everybody. I've been sick of everybody. Everybody's getting on my nerves, Lord. It's pulling me. I'm just sick of everybody. You at that point, you got to find some positivity. You got to think a little bit differently, because if you don't, you would get sucked into that hole. And it's sad. It's so many people who allow themselves to get sucked into that hole, and they don't know how to come out.
Just like when you're talking about, having positive people in your life, that doesn't mean that you won't have a negative day or things like that.
Yes.
One of the things I always like to say is, to my friends is, I'll come to your pity party, but I'm not staying long. So it's like, I can commiserate with you about whatever it is that you got going on, but we're not gonna wallow in this and then hang on to this for 3, 4, 5 days. It's like, okay, girl, come on.
Get it off your chest. Get it off your chest. Dust yourself off.
Yep.
Let's try again.
One of the things my dad always says is, okay, so what you gonna do now? That's his favorite thing. Whenever you go to him with a problem and you're like, well, I got such and such going on, and he's just like, okay, so what you gonna do now?
That's a hard question, especially when you're right there. That's a hard question, but it's a good question. It really is. All right. So you guys, and some other little things to add to that, just wake up early. Wake up early, celebrate your life, show some gratitude, and stay positive. There's a quote by an unknown author, speaker, or whoever it was. Here's to strong women. I can't read my handwriting. Look like it says women. Here's to strong women. May we know them. May we be them. May we raise them. So just take that and just run with it. It's Women's Month. If you're a man, put that in that spot as well. Wherever it says women, replace it with men or whatever. But let's go. So we're going to start positive affirmations every day. We're going to focus on the good things, no matter how small. We're going to find humor in bad situations. Turn your failures into lessons. Transform negative self-thought into positive self-talk. Can't read my handwriting. Focus on the present and find positive friends and mentors in life. Y'all got anything y'all want to add before we go?
No.
Sounds like a great list.
Yes, y'all. All right,
powerful list.
Definitely. It'll change your life. I'm serious. We talked about this. The Miracle Morning. That book is so freaking awesome. I just need to get up early. We're going to do it, though. We're going to do it. All right, y'all. It's Winning Wednesdays. My name is Jessie Lynn. I'm a Triangle Realtor with A to Z Realty. You can reach me at 919-818-9854. Erica.
I am Erica Batts. I'm your mortgage lender with New American Funding. You can reach me at 919-608-7916.
Takia.
I am Takia Ward with Keller Williams, realtor in the Maryland, D.C. area, and you can reach me at 240-513-7996.
And you guys, you can reach us in the clubhouse. We are a private group on Facebook. It's called Home Buyers Clubhouse. You can find us on YouTube at The Home Buyers Clubhouse. We'll see you guys on Friday. You guys have an awesome day. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye.